10 years overcoming psoriasis. What a fantastic milestone for overcoming psoriasis. I thought you could talk a little bit about overcoming psoriasis and what the community is and what it means for somebody with psoriasis to join your group.
Thank you, Tony. Always a pleasure talking to you. I have to say, this is a great anniversary for all our members and anyone who has joined Overcoming Psoriasis. It's been a long road, 10 years, and it's hard to believe we have all these members, possibly with all the groups, almost 100,000 people. So Overcoming Psoriasis, the group, the support group itself has 31,000 members. So these people basically go onto Facebook and they are searching for psoriasis remedies and people to talk to. So they find our group and they submit a request to join. And then there I am with two of my other admins who will select and vet those people into the group. And we try and keep it a safe group. So we're monitoring the group day and night. And psoriasis keeps you awake at night and stuff. So I'm awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's.
I've noticed you do that, Todd. I've seen you reply and give a smiley to someone. In fact, you encourage people to open up more on things, and you encourage them to go along. Yeah, they're awake all the time, aren't they? Worrying about what they've got.
Yeah. So because we're a worldly group, it's not specifically designed for the United States. We have people from Australia, we have people from Israel, we have people from Africa, we have people from all over the world. So different timetables, people are joining and people are chatting. It's always a busy group. So we have to monitor the group, and the other two admins that I have are really good at what they do. And they volunteer their time just like I do. It's not a paid position. It's basically just a group where I designed it. I founded it, and I just wanted to be able to talk to people and find out their experiences with psoriasis. So maybe that will help me. So my selfish, or my I don't want to say selfish, but that was my selfish way of finding out how to treat my disease. So and peer to peer, it's not like doctor to patient, which is a whole different atmosphere. You're getting real answers. Doctor might be steering you towards one treatment where you might not really want that treatment. You might want to go to a different treatment because you heard that there's health risks involved. Yeah. So we're hearing experiences from patients and other people that have the disease. So it's a beautiful community and a great way to be helping yourself.
And Todd, let's look back now. 10 years ago, you started the group. 10 years ago must have been a very different time. I can imagine it would have been just a handful of people that would have been talking about psoriasis. In fact, I don't know where you'd find a group 10 years ago that because psoriasis is not the most beautiful disease to have, is it? And they're a secret little group. So to go from that to now, it must have been a hell of a journey for you, Todd. And I don't think you expected it to be coming out like this at all. I don't think you expected it all to be like this.
No. I didn't. I always have great aspirations for something, and I want to do it to my best ability, and I want it to be meaningful for everyone. So I think this group has developed, and it runs itself now. But like you said, Tony, it's just it was tough in the beginning because it was hardly anybody talking, and I had to basically pull comments out of them, encourage them to comment in the group. A lot of people were scared, and so it has grown to the point where it has credibility, where people feel comfortable and they're talking about their experiences and sharing photos, and they don't feel uncomfortable at all with the group.
And I love it, Todd, because I go into the site and I see some people that have conditions which are extreme compared to what I had, and I see other people on it. But one thing I found when I joined the group is that I'm not alone. I'm actually there with lots of people, and that's what really made it a lot easier for me to have psoriasis and to know that I was a part of a community. It's not just Tony walking around with it, but there's a lot of
Yeah.
people, and they're so encouraging. You know, you say you've got something, and the remarks you get back, oh, it's just incredible. It's like having another family, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah, and I would like everyone to feel that way when they experience overcome psoriasis. But even the other groups themselves too. I mean, they're all in the growing page stages. You know, like when overcoming psoriasis just started. So but like you said, people are walking away with a great experience, and they can come back and just if they have a different question to ask, they just continually ask questions and continually post pictures. And because psoriasis, as you know, there's no cure for it, right? So we have to continually search and what's working for somebody might not be working for somebody else.
Yeah.
So it's a frustrating disease, right? So I think it's a combination of things. We will have to find a common denominator.
Yeah.
But we do that sometimes, and we find medications that work, and we are able to go to our doctors and share our experiencing that we heard in the support group. I heard that this is working for a large part of our group. You ask your doctor, can I get it? And then you have other things that we can talk about, which is insurance issues. So a lot of people might hear about this specific drug or medication, but their insurance company won't pay for it. So then we talk about that too. So it's like there's so much that's going on, because psoriasis affects every aspect of your life.
And it goes back to that old saying, united together, we have bigger strength too as a grouping to get things changed. And where psoriasis is no longer considered to be the lowest common denominator, it now can actually emerge up and become quite big. And Todd, what I suppose your expectations? You want people to come on and join this 10-year thing. You've got a daily talk that you're doing starting the 2nd of August. And that will go for 10 days, and they can join Overcoming Psoriasis, which will have the tag there for them to join. And then you'll just give some talks and speak to people about their experiences of overcoming psoriasis and
so what I'd like to do, so what I like to do, Tony, is I like to bring somebody like we're talking here, and we'll be able to communicate our experiences and what I'm going to be doing for 10 days. Because August, I don't know if everyone knows this, but August it's World Psoriasis. It's not the World Psoriasis Day like the 29th, but August is the awareness month. So we have 30 days, it's a beautiful thing that, they're taking time out of the year to recognize psoriasis as, a serious disease, and that, we're creating awareness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just like we're doing here. I'm going to bring members on board, and then and I'm also going to be giving away some gifts from Abundant Natural Health.
All right, Todd, and thanks so much for your time today. And everyone, please join Overcoming Psoriasis. It's great to look after your skin using products and all, but to be honest, join a community, get better perspective on what your disease is, and just realize that you can lean on people, and that's called community or humanity. And Todd, I sincerely, from the depths of my heart, I thank you so much for setting up this group, and being who you are. Thanks, Todd.
Thank you for the interview. Really appreciate it, Tony.